a bar and campaign on the basis of a bar to say, I brought development here, I have a bar, buy chibuk to people, insulting people, beating people, and you are in parliament. That must come to an end. Zambia is not an ordinary country. This is a Christian nation, a country called before God. Christians must lead the process. That nonsense of saying that Christians must be watching and must be... And this is the reason why, if you have observed that there's a trend in Zambia now. When there are elections, suddenly politicians become believers. They go to churches to worship, and they are given puppet to send the message. And because they have realized that the church is a key institution in making a decision who become a leader, we want to ensure that the church, the believers, must be people that are going to employ. And we send our deployee who will be able to deliver. People who shall not divide us. People who shall support us because we have employed them. We need to change the scenario where politicians must come to us and appreciate us. But now, when we elect them, they even change numbers, they put tinted windows in their vehicles, and that must come to an end. That must come to an end, not until people know that it is your vote that gives those people that flag on their vehicle. It is your vote that has given that particular individual the ego on the vehicle. It is your vote which has given somebody to be a mayor, a council chairperson. And unless they realize, because there's a notion to say, why should we vote? Because cadres are beating. Those people, we can only neutralize their power when we say, beat the people, but during voting, we are looking to a time where we find that this particular church, the pastor, the day of voting, who go in the bus with their members who are registered, first to make a queue. This queue is for UCZ. This queue is for Seventh. This queue is for Pentecost, and they are queue in voting. And once they are going there, they are punishing. They are making a decision. Because you cannot go to church people, to believers, and say, here is a Chitenge, here is a Mirimu. People that have been eating for the past 5 years, they have been eating for the past 6 months. And who are you to go and buy a chicken? That's an insulting the integrity. We need to remind the Zambian people that enough of people insulting you, giving you a 10 kwacha, and you are there championing a slogan of an individual who has just come because of an election. And also, pastors who would even give them a pulpit to say your message. After election, we had by-elections here in Bahati and in Rone and everywhere. Check this Sunday. If these believers and their cadres, they will be in churches. Check. They won't be there because they have achieved what they wanted. And that is the nonsense that ICOF says, enough is enough. That should be addressed in 2021. And we are raising our own cadres of people who understand the importance of voting. It's just my vote, which will speak. I don't even need to go and attend a political rally to be beaten. I only sit home. Well, that's why we are calling it. ICOF's vote is a swimming vote. It's a decider. It will decide to say. I think from what I have assessed, the only thing we are not telling these teachers we are training as voter educators, we are not going to tell them that go and vote for that particular party. They will make their own decision from what will give them the basics, how they will be able to determine who is telling a lie, who is doing cheap political propaganda. They will be able to make a decision and speak within the house to say, all right. So if I understand